To literally nobody's surprise, KSI has admitted to the fact that all of his meltdowns online have recently just all been a genius marketing ploy, except for the first 2 tweets that he sent out at Dan TDM. He was actually mad about those, but he was actually mad about the rest of it. We're gonna get into it. Unfortunately, there was another episode released on Impulsive where Logan Paul, KSI, and Mike, you know, his right-hand man, and they cover a few things, you know, the genius marketing tactic of acting like a toddler and throwing a tantrum online for over a month, as well as talking about Rosanna Pansino's video where she finds mold in her lunchly and they just laugh about it. We're gonna be covering those points and more, but if you end up enjoying this video or appreciate the time it saved you and pain of actually watching through an Impulsive episode, please be sure to give this video a like, and if you like me, consider subscribing. Regardless of either, just thank you for watching. So to start things off, we're gonna get into KSI, you know, admitting, you know, letting everyone in on the secret that he's been faking all the anger. In fact, he's so good at it that Logan even makes a point to say that he didn't actually know that he was faking it.
It's stuck in my head.
Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it.
They love it. They
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I mean, I feel like, you know, this is a good time for me to tell everyone that I'm actually not pissed. Like, I'm not mad.
Hold on. There's a much better way to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, that was so underwhelming.
Okay.
What?
Nah.
Bro, hold on.
Bro,
You didn't set him up right either.
No, I didn't know he was going to just
What you
unveil
pulled
it.
off was one of the greatest marketing strategies I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
Absolutely I messaged you on this. I said to you, this is fucking incredible. Just marketing genius.
Okay.
And it worked.
Mike is so good at inauthentically trying to be authentic. Oh my God, dude, that was marketing genius. I just wanted to say, no, go on, say what you want to say, dude, but just like, oh my God. He's a lot, and he's gonna do it to Logan too, and it's just, oh my God, it's so annoying. But yeah, KSI is a marketing genius. So good, in fact, that Logan had no idea that he was, you know, being a marketing genius.
Bro, I told you I'm taking notes. What you did was absolutely brilliant, to reiterate what Mike said. And as your business partner and friend and also a marketing person,
Yeah.
you even had me fooled, JJ.
Yeah, because you messaged me being like, bro, are you all right?
I couldn't tell. I think I saw you flipping out on like Aiden
Ross's
Ross.
stream, yeah.
And
yeah.
even Jake brought it up to me and was like, dude, like the way KSI is acting, I was like, nah, he's fucking with everybody.
As your business partner, friend, and marketing person, you had me fooled. I honestly don't know why they keep this kind of stuff in. It has to only be children that are believing this. If you are saying, and as we know, Logan is a business partner, a friend, and a marketing person, as he puts it himself. And he didn't think that you were doing this marketing thing. Nobody does. I don't care if you say it and you're like, oh, this is super big brain. If your friends are saying, yo, I thought you were dead ass, you probably were. If my very close friends, I came up to them after having a complete meltdown on Twitter, raging at grown ass adults, and I told them, oh yeah, I was just messing to sell my gamer merch. If you hear any of those friends go, I thought you were being serious, I was. They would know. I'm not that good of an actor. Nobody's that good of an actor and is willing to just be clowned on. I just find it very hard to believe that somehow through all of this, especially with what he says later, being that he was angry at first, that he took this and then masterminded this thing. If anything, there were some higher ups forcing him to make content, but I genuinely believe that he was very frustrated and very confused at how he couldn't understand his music as his life, as his art, you know, from the screen to the ring to the pen to the king.
And even Jake brought it up to me and was like, dude, like the way KSI is acting, I was like, nah, he's fucking with everybody.
It's funny that he's retelling the story and being like, nah, I knew that KSI was, because the way that he describes Jake as talking to him, and Jake's like, dude, I don't know, man, KSI's kind of losing it. That sounds like the real person to real person. Hey, your business partner is kind of like having a meltdown. Can you know, maybe look into distancing yourself or something? That's that tone. That's what that tone sounds like.
If you act angry,
Yeah.
this is what I've learned that you've taught me.
Yeah.
People will just continue to make fun of you
Yep.
for the song.
Yep.
But that only contributes to the streams, the views.
Yes.
Like, bro.
So
how many-
like if I didn't have a song, I'd say the only thing I would have done is probably the 2 tweets that I did at Dan.
the first two.
I think those were genuine.
Yeah.
Those were me like fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Don't fucking come on my business. Da 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 da. But then because I had a single coming out, I was like, oh my God, I can just use this as a way to market my song.
Bro.
I can use all this hate, all this attention, and just drive it to people going to my song.
Here's the thing, right? The way he words this, he goes, if I didn't have a single out, I think I probably would have only done the first 2 tweets. And then he goes on to say the reason why is because those 2 were actually serious. He was actually upset. And then he decided to milk the rest. But if those 2 first ones are genuine, then it's not like a, I'm not sure about it. It's you have the reasons to be upset about those things. So you would have, in every single universe, said those things if Dan TDM had tweeted at you. It has no bearing. You're not like, yeah, no, maybe it just would have been those 2. The fact of the matter is, that happened, and then you actually got mad, and then your communities, like your Reddit, was telling you, dude, chill out, you're wrong, take it sitting, and you can't do that. So naturally, it just keeps getting worse for you. And then somewhere down the road, when Atlantic pushes your song out and you get it out, they realize that all this hate is working for you, and they go post another TikTok of you watching people vehemently hate your song. It'll make you a lot of money. And then, in a month, you can just say you did it all on your own. You can just say you are a marketing genius. And then that one guy, Mike, he'll suck you off live on a podcast for it. I don't know why I did an ASMR bit. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it in. But realistically, based off his actions, based off his previous record, he's never done anything like this. He's never willingly put himself into the light and acted like such a clown, but he did this time. And I think, if anything, this is I need to cover my ass and I still need to look like a god king, the one that I see in my own head when I look in the mirror. So I'm just gonna say I did it all on purpose and I'm a marketing genius. Yes, very good, very, very good thinking. Only 2 tweets, probably, only 2.
We've already spoke about all this because we've been shooting Prime stuff all day.
Yeah.
But I told you that I've always said that attention is the currency.
Yes.
But I don't always practice what I preach.
Yeah.
You really practice.
Well,
Are you sure about that, Logang? Are you sure you don't practice that? I made a severe and continuous lapse in judgment. I don't think I need to say much more than that, right? I love how he's like, man, and you really are doing that. I don't personally videotape in the I'm sorry, I'm done. It's just strange that he's putting that on KSI when KSI like pretty much doesn't really have a record of doing stuff for the sake of being controversial. And just in this moment he is, and now Logan's just like commending him for doing something that he's had to apologize about repeatedly. Last part I wanted to show you guys about KSI and his meltdown and stuff. He goes on to talk about how he's so thankful that Dan TDM had made that tweet because he was able to write it and like use all of the attention he got off of, melting down. You're gonna watch him almost not have an ego, and then he immediately stops himself and is like, whoa, wait, I'm a god king, and changes his tune.
it could ever been. Yeah. Bro, like without him, I probably wouldn't have No, I wouldn't say that.
You should give him production credits.
No, I was about to say like I wouldn't have like a top 10 or a song in the top 100, but I feel like it would have done it eventually, but not this fast.
No.
I feel like he just allowed this craziness to happen, and it just spiraled out of control.
All jokes aside, yeah, it's not like a horrific song. The production quality itself isn't bad, and I've said that before, but as it stands, I can't picture a world where this song would just be top 100. Maybe back in 2014 when Marshmello had like the entire US in a chokehold, maybe top 100 there. Nowadays, no. You needed this to get enough people to listen to this song over and over for this to show up on any billboard. I'm sorry. And the fact that you had to stop yourself and go, actually didn't need Dan TDM at all. It just would have taken a little more time. Hard disagree, pal. Next thing I want to talk about, they go into talking about Lunchleys and how they're kind of mad that KSI, it has this thing going with McDonald's where they're doing like an unhealthy food grouping because it's McDonald's. I'm just gonna let the clip play first.
No, KSI.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Lunchly is not a healthy food, but go get your McDonald's KSI sandwich with a supersized French fry on the side, and everybody's clapping for Kai. By the way, we should clap for Kai, but we should also clap for
play. Yeah, but
for us,
the one complaining. We weren't the one complaining.
I know.
So that's why it's ridiculous. It's fine for Sanat, and it's fine for Facebook, and it's fine for Ryan Trahan. But for us, Oh, we're the bad guys. How dare you? How dare you release a product?
I don't know. It's like they feign the ability to understand nuance and then it just gone. You guys are not liked because you're already bad creators with yikes for controversy. Mr. Crypto Zoo, Mr. We know about the crypto, CoffeeZilla made a video about you, and Mr. Beast. You're here on this channel. We don't need to get into Mr. Beast. And then together you collectively tried to market a product for kids, for a meal, for a school lunch with a third of the nutritional value that is needed for like a single meal in that day. And on top of that, you use buzzwords like healthier and put electrolytes in that drink and don't actually do anything that's like really healthier. That's like marketing against a turd, a very processed turd, that being Lunchables, and then like pulling out your own and going, well, this one's got a lot of electrolytes. That's why people are upset with you. Versus like a McDonald's sponsorship, you're not here telling people, hey, I'm making healthy food. I'm partnered with McDonald's. That's not what Kai's doing. It's a sponsorship with McDonald's, so people that like the creator will eat food that's got his name on it. It's a different argument to be had, but that nuance is lost on them. And now Logan Paul is gonna make a really stupid take for no reason.
It's super just weird how that works, bro. Like, I feel like YouTubers should be supporting YouTubers, especially like in the age of influencer brands.
Because we are all doing so well, it's always like, fuck these guys. Because we're the type of people who don't stay in our lane and just keep it pushing. We're there like always trying to break out and switch it up, change it, bigger, bigger, bigger. People are just tired of it. People are just like, fuck these guys. They, everything they touch is gold. Nah, fuck them. We're gonna go after them.
So KSI ends up kind of like taking over and has a little bit of an ego trip. But Logan starts it with saying YouTubers should be helping YouTubers. No, no, they shouldn't. Why would anyone want to help Boogie2988? Why would anyone want to help another YouTuber just because they are a YouTuber? I have completely shit on Mr. Beast and everything they do. Why would they want to help me and why would I ever want to help him? There's no reason. And just like, well, we're all YouTubers, we should be looking out for each other. Not if you're a meanie, not if you suck, not if you, I don't know, record bodies in forests. I don't think anyone should just be intrinsically helping another person simply because they're doing the same job. And KSI makes this really funny point. I just want you to hear him say it again.
Because we are all doing so well, it's always like, fuck these guys. Because we're the type of people who don't stay in our lane and just keep it pushing. We're there like always trying to break out and switch it up, change it, bigger, bigger, bigger. People are just tired of it.
Yeah, it's that part where you're getting out of your lane, like making food for people. It's not that you're doing so good at it. It's not that you're actually focused on delivering a quality product. It's that you see dollar signs and then make a terrible product with an adhesive issue at the very least, and are selling a product that is often found with mold in it. That's why people don't like you. It's not because you're incredible and, just frontiering the world and doing incredible stuff. It's because you suck. You suck at frontiering. And the only two things you're actually good at are entertaining children and scamming people. So the last thing that I want to cover in their episode is them actually touching on the Rosanna Pansino video where she found mold in her lunchly. Now with my, albeit very minimal amount of PR knowledge and understanding, I'm genuinely miffed at how they ended up tackling this subject matter.
Do I want to say this? Okay, this was like years ago. This is one of the reasons why I followed her. I actually had like a low-key crush on her.
Really?
Yeah.
Which do you into?
Not anymore, but
wait, really?
yeah, back in
That's
the
so
day.
endearing. That's insane.
Yeah.
Now she's talking shit about your company. That's crazy.
So it's kind of weird.
How the tables have turned.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, she could do her thing, man. Let her do her thing.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo, when she saw that, she must have been jumping,
Bro.
She must have been like,
Yo.
yes!
So Roseanne and Bart.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that would have been really funny, yeah. Instead, though, she just stared at it silently for a few seconds, reiterated that this was 2 months from the expiration date, and then talked about how that's like an actual danger for children to find molds in their food. That, yeah, it would have been funny though if she jumped up and screamed. That's really true. Do you guys have any thoughts, on like how to fix this, make sure it doesn't happen? Because it's it's so common that even a big YouTuber just went to the store and picked it up and found mold in theirs. Like maybe that's the issue.
No, come on, bro. Like hairs, bro.
I know, but it is funny.
It is, dude. It is a guaranteed way to get a shitload of attention.
Yeah.
Even Lunchly now. Lunchly's in. Like, man, you want to say something and get some likes?
Yeah.
Just tweet about Lunchly.
But the difference.
Actually, this is something else I learned from you.
Yeah.
Back when we were fighting.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you this back there. Back when we were fighting, I would sometimes like flame you with what I thought was like a banger tweet. I'd tweet it and be like, oh, this one's gonna hurt his feelings. You would just favorite that shit. You would favorite something that I thought was like a dagger. And I remember sitting at home like, what the? It was such a mind fuck to me. I was like, no. What do you mean he likes it? Yeah. I was supposed to hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
And so now I've started favoriting shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause I realized like, bro, this shit don't matter.
Yeah.
You want to ratio me? Me too. I want you to ratio me.
Yeah.
favorite.
I think it's a strange take to be like, yes, please, like, cuck me in the comments. I want to get ratioed on my own content. And then, like, that's in response to people negatively talking about, like, Lunchly's being bad or anything. Instead of, like, taking legitimate, like, any sort of feedback or critique, you're just like, it all sucks because it isn't. Good job, guys. You guys are doing fantastic. I love your product. But that's pretty much all that they had to say about the subjects that we covered. There was obviously more in their episode that I just didn't think was important enough to include here, but if you want to, the link will be down in the description. Thank you guys for sticking around to the end, and now on to member shoutouts.
This voice is listed as Agatha, but had a picture of an old lady. Let's give it a go. Special shout out to Super Weeb Bros, Not Ninja _S, Seasonal, Tim Fola, Jackson, Terasel, Clintio's mom, thank you mom, Pink Plasma, Breezy Drew, Eclipsed Wolf Productions, Michael Parks, Kay, Vicky Adeniran, Elena is here, smiley face, Mumsy, Shelf Related, Lil Kitty, Evil Fairy, Cam Nuggets, OMG It's a Pancake, Boy Tiger Rockin', Hexstream, Palmbenenge, Joan, Michael Dufka, Nil TF2, Jeremy Stalkup, Waylon, Yogi Farmer, Vinzo0913, Kyo, Sir Kitty Litter, River Rocks, Persona Normal, Psych Xander, Noah Brown, Naomi Jimenez, Cindasphere, Frosty, Tommy C's Cat, Orange Cat Pianist, M40, PB Whitkay, Big Jim, Alex, Yesamol, Basically Bricks, Cooking with Silence, Kate Munster, Clintio's brother, Owen Munane, Nose ADI, Sias Sneaka, Brawl Yarn Kind, SB Smiley Face, Ogie's JK, Clad, Kate's mom, and last but certainly not least, Bosia. Thank you all for sticking around to the end and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Adios. Bye.